Oh boy, it's gonna be a disaster. This one's gonna be a disaster. You wanna know why it's gonna be a disaster? Because I'm feeling the flow. I'm getting back in. Hello everyone, this is part 2 of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. We're starting right where we left off, so we just finished this one little area. Did it completely, not 100% completely, we didn't do the time trial. Now, that's the thing I didn't mention in the last part, and I just had to double check this to be sure in between the recording, but you don't need the time trials to get the platinum, so, which is good, because I didn't really want to do those anyway. I actually even booted up the Vita version real quick because that was the most recent time I played this game to get the platinum in that game. And I checked and I had 0 out of like 6 for all like the areas of like the time trials. And I'm like, okay, yeah, the platinum does not require the time trials because I don't really remember doing them anyway, and that would make a lot of sense because I never did them. We're gonna get some lives up in here. Maybe get this horseshoe and not fuck this one up this time. Let's see. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, look at that. Now we got a gold one. We can use that. That guy, he's gonna have our back. Oh, snorting up snot is beautiful. I do that all the time, and I'm never gonna cut it out because I want you all to hear it. Let's go into the machine. Deep down into the machine. I like this level a lot. There's a lot of levels I like in this game, and also particularly how colorful it is. That's what I like too. I mean, a lot of it looks kind of grungy, but I think there's some very good color palettes and all that around, covering the spectrum, I guess you could say. Gotta turn the volume down a little bit. It was a little too high for me. How's everybody doing? How you all been? What are you guys doing? What's going on? You gotta tell me these things. I mean, I know you're not telling me these things. That's the thing. I don't have to upload part 1 to know that you guys aren't telling me what the fuck's going on with you. Oh wow, I really would just fuck that up for no goddamn reason whatsoever. Okay, slide chill. You guys just don't tell me anything. Like, it's ridiculous. It's like you're my kid, right? And you go out for the night, and it's like, whatever. You know, I got to give you your space. You want to go out and have a good time, you go ahead and do that. But then I ask you the following morning while I'm making you breakfast. I'm like, hey, so how was your night? And you're just like, oh, it's good. And I was like, oh, so what'd you do? And you're just like, nothing. God, get out of my business. It's like, calm down, motherfucker. I'll fucking beat you. I brought you into this world. I'll take you out of it. You may or may not have noticed that was a little bit aggressive. I'm sorry, but it's just... You're getting a little bit out of line, and I can't handle it. I can't handle you sometimes. Sometimes I just think about I don't know, donating you somewhere. I mean, you can't do that with children unless like it's like right at the very beginning where like you birth them and whatnot and you put them up for adoption. But I can't do that like at your age, which I'm assuming you're anywhere from 14 to I don't know, like 30 something. I mean, I have larger age groups. Did I not get him? Why did I... that's the beginning of the area. Why did I not get that? I'm not even paying attention, and I'm just losing my horseshoes for no reason whatsoever. I'm just handing them back. Oh, boy, it's going to be a disaster. This one's going to be a disaster. You want to know why it's going to be a disaster? Because I'm feeling the flow. I'm getting back into the rhythm of the Let's Play recording. All I need is 1 week off to realize that everything's going to go absolutely haywire. And... I mean, is that a good thing? I don't know. I mean, that remains to be seen. We'll see at the end of this Let's Play, I guess. But wow, it's like in plain sight, and I didn't do anything about getting it. Ooh, there we go. I got it. I mean, the good thing with the bottles is that there's like no more than like 40 for certain levels, I think. So and again, they're like most of them are in plain sight, so that it really is not going to be that difficult with getting these things. Because a lot of the other trophies in this game are just natural progression. Like, you'll just get them naturally. You're going to pick up, like, 70% of the trophies in this game just through natural play. So, that's why it, like, just made a lot of sense for us to do, like, oh, okay, well, let's get the platinum. Just for the funsies of it, right? Just for the heck of it. Just for the thrill of it, some might say. Even though I'm more than certain there'll be a few areas where it's like, yeah, this area sucks. I don't like this part. Gotta make sure you get all these bottles and that one right there. And then you want to get the live up here. Okay. Wow, that actually worked out pretty well. Everything turned out better than expected. So I was going to tell you about... Oh, yeah, that's the one thing I want to talk about. My new chair. I got a new chair, finally. Oh, my God, yes. You guys know that my old chair was an absolute piece of shit. Well, I guess you didn't really know that for sure. I mean, chairs do naturally creak, and that was, like, the only noticeable thing you guys could see, or should I say here, is that the last chair that I had, like, creaked all the time. And it was a notorious creaker. A creaker, you might say. And... But actually, it just like was completely torn up and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you guys could have seen it from like LTPS or something, because obviously I'm sitting in the goddamn thing, so I'm not sure if you guys would have noticed that. But it was completely torn up, and I don't know how it got like that. It's just like it just happened over time, you know, and you don't notice it because it's only like it's like a small little progression of like degradation. So like I didn't notice it, but like it just got to the point where it's just like, wow, this thing really turned into a piece of shit, because it was only like 3 years old maybe, and it's just like it looked like I did, you know, unforgivable things in it, and it's like, no, I have not done unforgivable things in it. Sure, you jack off once or twice, but other than that, it's not like I killed a man on top of the thing. It's not like I banged on top of it. I mean, that would be hard on that chair anyway. So, but the new chair is great. It's like brown leather. Would have went for black, because I do like my black, as you all know. It's like that's the thing. I was actually just having this conversation the other day when it comes to colors. It's like blue's my favorite color, but for some reason I don't want blue in terms of anything. Like I don't want it as a car color, or I'm not big with it as a shirt color, but like, you know, I like black is my color for like that's the color I use for everything, but I wouldn't say black's my favorite color. I just want to make sure I got those things up there. It's just like, it's weird how you kind of have that sort of line of thinking. It's like, what's your favorite color? Oh, this. But at the same time, you don't like use it for anything. Maybe that's just me, because it seems like a lot of people are consistent in that manner, where their favorite color is actually used for all sorts of things. Me, not so much. I do like my black though. Oh god, I love it. But I guess that's another thing is like, and I don't know, I don't want to get all technical because I hate when people get super technical, but I guess black's like not considered a color, which, because of like, it's like it's not on the spectrum or whatever, or it's not part of a rainbow or whatever the fuck, right? Like all that, like I said, that's like technical shit. Obviously, black is like for many people, it's like, oh yeah, black's a color, because like it's just a thing, it exists, right? So you naturally think, oh yeah, it's a color or whatever. And you got technical people coming and going like, oh, it's not a color because this, that, and the other. It's like, ah, whatever, dude. But that's why I do like black. I like black a lot. I was thinking of it the other day. Again, it's like, I don't think, and this is like more like a talking about cars. Oh god, I'm missing one bottle. Hopefully it's like somewhere in the close vicinity. With cars, I don't think I'll ever drive a car that isn't black. Like, if it's not black, I would probably never buy it. Or never, like, I mean, obviously, if it's like a rental car or something, like, I have no choice, but I would probably never buy a car that's not black. I guess I'm saying that right now. Anything can change in the future, but as of right now, for the 2 cars I've had, and for as long as I've been driving, they were both black. And I don't see it changing whatsoever. Hey, there's that bottle I'm missing. That's good. Now we'll go back down there and get it. It's just so classy. But that's the shitty thing about black is that for a car color, it's going to get dirty super quick. So you got to get like, unless you want to get like super crazy with your car and get like an XPEL wrap or something, which is like an actual protective film on the car. Think like, you know, when you get like a smartphone, you know, cover or something, or like something for your Vita or whatnot, like a little film protector. You can do that for cars, but it's like, if you wanted like a full wrap of the damn thing, it takes, you know, it's gonna be like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 depending on like the person you go with and what they charge for the rates and whatnot. Which, by the way, if I ever get a Tesla, that's something I would totally invest in, is a fucking XPEL wrap. What did I just get? I don't even know what the fuck I just got. Not even gonna lie. Was it something about breakables? Is that what it was? I'm trying to pray on my controller's going crazy again. Stop. Chill. Chill, DualShock 3. Chill. Is it like that thing where you can see what's breakable? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's the upgrade. Just want to make sure. Let's go. Let's move on. How many coins do I have? Oh, okay. I thought we were close to like a gold horseshoe. Yeah, I would invest in something like that, which is a little crazy. I mean, that a lot of people around me are like not that into cars, so I often don't really have many people to talk to about cars, which is a bit disappointing. But I'm totally a car person, and I wasn't really a car person like like this was recent. I'd say maybe like the last 3 years I got really started to get into cars. Like before then, I didn't really give a shit at all about cars, and I was just like, as long as my car looks cool and it works or whatever, I'm fine. And like it's more of a tragedy that I like cars now because like cars are just so expensive. I think we just talked about that in the Jack 2 Let's Play, but it's just like such a real thing. It's such a real caveat. Anyway, I wanted to mention how the Patreon campaign is up, and that's great. There's about I think there's last time I checked, there's 13 of you guys on there, which is awesome. Not many people, of course, but I don't need many people. It's just cool that there's like I've got this like elite group of people now that are on there, and they're that dedicated to the channel. And that means so much to me. Well, I just lost that horseshoe, so now I got to get it back. So that's really cool. I honestly cannot wait to start doing those rewards. And now that the campaign is up, I can be more vocal about it and like let people know like so what's up there and whatnot. And like, you know, I'm not asking, you know, if you don't want to, by all means don't. But I mean, there's some great shit on there for like super cheap, basically. So like for $2 a month, two little measly dollars a month, I'll give you like a guaranteed spot on my friends list, which sounds super like really superficial, but like. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that would definitely please people, and that's something that everyone always harasses me about. Add me to your friends. Add me to your friends. My friends are full. I'm sorry. And that's kind of like a little strategic thing I've been doing recently, which is if somebody for some reason deletes me, I leave that space open. Even if a friend request comes in, I don't accept any new friend requests. I have like 50 friend requests sitting, but I'm leaving those spots open in case people want to like join the Patreon, because those are spots specifically reserved for anybody that wants to join into the Patreon. So again, at the $2 level, you get a spot on the friends list. Of course, access to the Patreon stream, which that's like one that most Patreon campaigns have, like, ooh, access to the stream or whatnot. And I don't know what else other people are posting, but because you see it on every Patreon campaign, so you're like, oh, that probably isn't like a big thing. But for mine, I'm letting you know, like, I'm already like writing a lot on there. It's actually really cool because like it kind of reminds me of blogging. Like I've wrote some pretty long posts on there already, and it like totally takes me back to blogging. I used to blog a lot. I stopped because like, you know, like fucking nobody read, so it's like sometimes it's hard to find the motivation when there's like not even a single person like reading it or something. But you know, I did used to like blogging a lot, and so that's what I really like about the campaign now is that I have a new little outlet to blog, and people are actually reading it this time, because I used to blog when I didn't have like a YouTube channel and stuff. So I've got like long write-ups on there, the friends list thing. What else? Oh, the big one is I'll be doing like vlogs now, like actual feature-length full vlog. Like they won't be like like I don't know, they're not gonna be like James Cameron vlogs for crying out loud. But you know, I'll get my I forgot the name of the camera, but it's like a little pocket camera. It's not like a GoPro. I actually bought this a while ago for the channel that I retired for like a DSLR, but I still have this like little pocket camera that I'll be taking with me, and you know, like on car trips or whatever, like whatever I'm doing, and like maybe if I have the day off, oh, I was supposed to say, did I not have a horseshoe? There we go. I don't know. I'll just take you guys along for the ride and just do basically what I'm doing here, which is constantly talking. I like this stuff, and we'll be doing some of that, and that'll be some good fun. Though I can't promise those will be super frequent, but those will be going up, and that's the thing. That's why it's like the only exclusive content on the Patreon, because like that's not something I would ever upload anyway. Make sure there's nothing up there. Oh, there's a clue bottle up there. Okay. That's the good thing about that little upgrade, is that you can spot if you missed a clue bottle or something. I can't get up there, though. Can I go around? But that's like the good thing about that little thing, is that I've completely fucking lost my train of thought. Damn it. I'm trying to get this little clue bottle, and I don't even remember what I was talking. I mean, I know I was talking about the campaign, but okay. But anyway, yeah, the $2 gets you like a lot immediately, like the most like the basic stuff that most people would probably want anyway. The friends list, the whatever, and then blah blah blah. I think there was something else I'm offering at the $2 level. I have to go read it. Maybe it's easier to go it from the other side. And then for like not much more, if you like, if you want to be a little bit more generous and do like do up to $5 or something. Fuck, how do you get that? Am I just like not? Is there something I'm not seeing here? Am I just like mentally handicapped? What is going on? Alright, this is making me angry now. How do I get that? Okay, wow. Okay, that was way harder than it needed to be. Anyway, if you're just a little bit more generous and you donate to, like up to $5 a month on the campaign, that's when I'll like give you video credit. You'll be like your name will be like in the video description. I think that one includes. Oh yeah, you'll be. I'll read off like I'll do a video like a monthly thank you video, where I'll be like reading off your names personally and thanking you all personally on video. That's part of the $5 level, and then I think I got a $10. I don't even remember the fucking thing I wrote in there, but then the $10 level is if I think that's a personal PSN voice message I'll give to you guys, personally thanking you, and then blah 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 blah. And then there's like those higher tier ones that a lot of other Patreon people have, where it's like, you know, if you donate an even significant amount, a more significant amount, like you can do like a private like one-on-one conversation with me or something, which I initially like disliked that idea, but the thing is like. I disliked it because I would naturally do the... Oh, I didn't even realize I was at the 30. I'm not going to hit that, though, because then it's going to send me back. At first, I didn't like that thing because it was like, oh, you're selling your time or whatnot. But then I realized it makes sense because, unfortunately, I can't do that with everybody. Like, if I could have private one-on-one conversations with all you guys, I would do it. But, like, that is just, like... It's kind of absurd to think. Like I don't have that much time in the day, so for the people that do want to give that a little bit much more, it kind of makes sense. Basically, I feel like I'm talking about the campaign too much. I'm trying to justify it. I'm not trying to like overly sell the campaign to you. It's just something that's happening in my life. I wanted to talk about it. So. Again, if you've enjoyed this channel and all that stuff over the years, you can donate a very little amount, and every little bit helps. By all means, I very greatly appreciate it. A lot of work goes into the channel, and again, the big key thing for me is that wait, hit triangle in the air to slow down time. Oh, I like this one actually. I'm keeping that one on. Like I mentioned, the point about the campaign is not so much making more money for me, but it's like, if the campaign does good right now, which it's at 100 a month, so right now that's not quite enough for me to justify the goal of the campaign, but the goal of the campaign is that, you know, at some point, maybe I can, like, cut my hours at work. I don't think it'll be, you know, I'm not saying I wouldn't want it, but if, I don't expect the campaign to make YouTube full-time for me just yet, but I would like it for it to get to the point where I could possibly take a day off of work, you know, or come home early from work, or something like that. Like, that's the ultimate goal. So I don't expect it to happen. Or I mean, I don't expect full time to happen, but that's like the goal, is so that I can get like a little bit of extra time, basically. Come home a little sooner, maybe take an extra day off or something, you know, that would be nice. So at the rate that my job pays me, in the campaign, which is at $100 right now, it wouldn't be worth it to take one day off of work that still really doesn't even out. I would honestly take a pay cut just to like stay home and like play games and do videos, but hey man, we all gotta eat, we all gotta pay our bills. So also I can't even get to the end of this level, which is a little bit ridiculous, so I really gotta go ahead and get this done and out of here. Wait, I'm a little impatient. I just kind of I act. I think, and I act and ask questions later. There we go. Look at us making progress. We're just like a bunch of fucking Beanie Babies in a Toys R Us. Look at us. I'm not sure why we'd be Beanie Babies in a Toys R Us, but that's just something we are right now. Actually, speaking of Beanie Babies, I have been buying... Well, it's similar, but speaking of stuffed things, I have spent an exorbitant amount of money on Pokemon plushies, and it's becoming a little bit of a dangerous thing. I just recently bought a bunch of Pokemon plushies for Christmas, like for Christmas presents. My friend Terrell, he loves Pokemon just as like he loves it not as just as much as me, but he loves Pokemon. I bought him a stuffed Mega Blastoise and a stuffed Scrafty. He loves Scrafty for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why, but I bought him that. And then I bought my girlfriend Sylveon because she has all the other EVs, evolutions, except Sylveon. So I bought her that. Actually, the funny thing is, I didn't even know she had all the Eevee evolution plushies except Sylveon, and I bought Sylveon without even knowing that. And that just worked out perfectly. I thought that was like super awesome. And I bought her the Sylveon, and then I was over her house one day, and she was like going through her closet, and she was like showing me all the plushes she's got, and she's like, oh yeah, and I got all the Eevee evolutions too, and I was like, oh fuck, my present's ruined. And she's like, yeah, but I don't have Sylveon, and I'm like, thank fucking Christ, that could not have worked out more perfectly. So yeah, I bought Sylveon for her. Oh, I just got burned. And then I couldn't even help it. I had to buy a Rayquaza for myself. So I bought a fucking Rayquaza plushie. And that's like the first one. That's the first legendary plushie I've had. That's like big and massive. And it's so fucking cool. I want to buy so much more now. It's bad. It's bad. Like, it was a bad idea to buy it because now I just want all of them. And like, I went to Amazon and searched for the Scrafty plushie. Like, that was my only goal, was to just get the Scrafty plushie. But then I started to like go through all of them, and it's just like, oh, I get that like buying fever where it's just like, oh my god, look at all this shit. And that's when I saw the Mega Blastoise, and I'm like, ooh, he'd like that too. And I saw the Sylveon, I'm like, oh, I should get that for her. And then I was like, well, I got all this stuff in my cart, and you know, these are all awesome. I gotta get one for myself. So then I got the Rayquaza for me. And now I want to get like I don't know, maybe Kyogre and Groudon next. Maybe complete that little the weather trio for Hoenn. I feel like I've totally missed a bottle or two back there somewhere, just because I'm getting in that flow of talking. Oh yeah, I should probably get this thing going first. Got to run up on this guy. Get all those. Boom. Get that going so you're all the way to the end. Hit this little checkpoint guy. Let this guy smash his big-ass wooden mallet. And then get these clue bottles. Oh, man, we're just making some beautiful progress on this, huh? In part 1, I said the frog was Riley. His name is Raleigh. Sir Raleigh. I don't know why It's so easy for me to flub those things. But I do love the boss fights in this game. Again, it's classic platforming. I miss shit like that so much, and that's, I guess, a huge reason as to why I'm super fucking pumped for, yeah, see, at least I got these Banaki-Com to tell me if I'm missing any of the, bottles or not. That's why I'm super fucking pumped for the Sly Cooper reboot. Because it's a platformer! And I'm not, like, I wasn't even that big of a fan of Ratchet and Clank. Like, out of all the, like, like, that PlayStation 2 trilogy of platformers, Jack, Sly, and Ratchet, Ratchet was my least favorite, but oh my god, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. I'm just, my hype levels are like higher than ever for that game. Almost as close as my hype level for Uncharted 4, which is also getting pretty high. I'm getting really, really pumped up for Uncharted 4 now, especially since I've went through the collection, and wow, I took damage from that. That sucks. I actually got my Uncharted 3 Platinum just like a few nights ago. And you'll remember, like, oh really, I thought you already got them all. I got 1 and 2's platinum and the brutal mode and all that shit. My speedrun's done a while ago, but I took like a little bit of a break from Uncharted 3. So yeah, I just recently went back into Uncharted 3 and finished that up, and I'll do my brutal playthrough and my speedrun playthrough another time probably. But for now, I finished that, and right now I'm working on Grand Theft Auto Vice City, which that's another thing. Grand Theft Auto 3 platinumed. Never thought I'd see the day I could say that I got all the trophies in Grand Theft Auto 3. I've been wanting that for so long, as soon as remasters on PlayStation 3 and 360 became a thing, that's how long I've wanted the GTA games remastered. It was just like, oh my god, I just was salivating at the idea of it. And granted, they're not remastered, they're just, they're still the PS2 games. Oh, yay, you got all 30 of them, woo. Unfortunately, the vault's like all the way at the beginning of the level, so that kind of sucks dick. Alright, we're gonna go back. Actually, yeah, there's a slow-mo power-up, which is really useful. And it just looks really cool. Works perfect for this game because of the higher frame rate, too. Although it's kind of redundant because it's slow-mo, but... Yeah, I did GTA 3, and... You know, I hadn't played GTA 3 in a few years, and that's what made me realize something about that game. And even right now with my Vice City playthrough is that, man, those games are a little bit rough to play nowadays. They really are. I mean, Rockstar did a great job at making modern Grand Theft Auto games because they include such fluid and perfect mechanics, or just natural mechanics in that game that make the game so much more of a breeze to play. And it's not like, oh, games are easier, blah, 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 or like classic games and, you know, they don't hold your hand. It's not that shit. It's just frustrating mechanics, like not being able to use the camera. And, like, you know, you can't control the camera in GTA 3 and Vice City. I can't remember in San Andreas, honestly, so. But I'll get to San Andreas soon. But you can't control the fucking camera. Dive collection technique. This move is an extension of the dive move you already know. Just jump and hit triangle near breakable objects for some fast breaking, fast collecting action. Okay, I probably won't end up using that. But they're just so rough to play. Like, even simple shit, like when cars tip over and then they're gonna blow up immediately. Like, that's super frustrating. When you fail a mission, you gotta go all the way back. You gotta get all your weapons back. Like, that's just a pain in the fucking ass. There's no redeeming qualities about that whatsoever. Even just gunplay just is really rough in those games. It's to the point where they're frustrating because they're just unusable in certain scenarios, and it becomes more of a luck situation instead of like actual skill. And then the police system is tough in that game too. Or arguably it's easier because was a time where you could use pay and spray. I just died, by the way, so that kind of sucks. But you know, it is what it is. Those games could use a remaster. I would love for them to be updated with a bunch of new mechanics. Vice City I haven't played the longest. It's been a long, long time since I've played Vice City, and that's actually been really great to go through again because of the 80s music and all that. And I actually really love the writing of those games. Like GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. You know, those games back in their time were known for them, changing the way we it reinvented open world and all that, and we all know why they're groundbreaking and stuff for a reason and whatnot. But going back, it's just really great to appreciate those games on a story level. They were so good at being exactly what they were, which is just like mafia, crime-ridden, cocaine, spank, these the women and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like totally a filthy crime underworld sort of thing. Like, the writing's just so good. I mean, GTA 3 was a little silly, but it's good. It's really good, and I'm really enjoying Vice City in particular because that's when the protagonist started speaking. Or, I mean, I know, Claude is, he didn't talk in GTA 3, and then, but Tommy Vercetti starts, or, I keep saying start as in, they're a continuation, but Tommy Vercetti talks in Vice City, and, it's just, I'm enjoying it. It's just it's a good time all around. And once I'm done with the GTAs, which San Andreas is going to take me forever, and I think San Andreas trophies are actually easier, it doesn't require 100%, but San Andreas is just such a big game that I love. So I'm going to want to just do everything in that game, even without, the incentive for trophies. But once I have all those said and done, then I can play the Final Fantasy VII port. And maybe, just maybe when I'm done replaying all these old games, I'll start playing some of the new games I bought, because I bought a shitload of new games from Black Friday. I think I'm completely done with this area, so I don't know what I'm kind of digging around with for. I'm going to go open this guy. You only need 3, I got 4. I got 7 games from Black Friday, so let's go, man. Do your magic. Is there any particular reason why it's taking this long? Is there something I'm not hearing right now? The TV's muted right now, so I can't hear anything. Oh, there we go. Let's say, what am I not doing? Because I can't hear the game dialogue. I don't know if, like, it's saying, like, ooh, smash that or something. I don't remember offhand. Hey, we're in the new area. Astonishing! All my calculations led me to this, blah, 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 blah. There's another Sly Cooper life up there. Again, every time you come to, like, this little hub world, the prowling area, just stock up on all this shit. You can get, like, you know, by the end of the game, you'll have, like, 50 extra lives, and, you know, you'll always have, like, a gold horseshoe ready to go when you enter in every new level or something. I think by the end of part 3, we will be possibly almost ready to go for Raleigh, if not actually fighting him, which is good. I mean, I'm kind of wrapping it up right now because we're at, like, well, the recording says 30 minutes, give or take the 1 or 2 minutes that I'm going to cut out, where it's just me, like, getting situated, getting comfy in my chair. Another little thing about the chair, because it's like nice, new, and leather, you might hear some, like, fart noises coming out of it. You know, it's not me actually farting, but it's possible, you know, it's possible. But, like, I guess that's the good thing, is that it can pass for, like, ooh, did Ryan fart? Like, no, it's just the chair, but it's like, you don't know that I actually did. I actually don't fart that much, to be honest. I mean, I'm like any other person. If I have some gassy food, I'll fart, but it's not like something I do all the time. I'm not, stop trying to use that. I don't have enough keys. Yeah, dude, I got Wolfenstein, I got Far Cry 4, the Metro Redux, God of War 3 remaster. Until Dawn, I still have not played. I know, shocking, don't yell at me, I'll start it soon. The new Need for Speed, which I really want to play, Minecraft Story Mode. There's some other games I want to, like, actually buy, which there's not even any point in me buying them because I'm not going to get to them forever, but, like, Life is Strange, and I bought Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I still haven't played that yet. There's just so many games. Anyway, thank you all for watching this part of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, and I'll see you all in the next part. Take it easy.